I'm currently here with Rishi Kumar, who is a volunteer for DataKind. Hello, welcome to the Data Innovation Summit.
Thank you for having me.
How was it?
It's very good, a very receptive audience. I think what I notice about this audience is that everybody is very interested in data for good, and the speakers are very aware of what data for good is, and so that's really fantastic.
Yeah. And what was your presentation about?
My presentation was about the learnings we've generated at DataKind from doing 3 years of data for good projects.
And how can you summarize data for good? Like how can we use data to create a better world?
So that's definitely one of the points I talked about in the speech, and really it's about making sure that you're partnering with third sector organizations who are already doing good in the world. And I think it's important to recognize that data people, they're not providing services necessarily. Just like in a professional context, they're not writing new marketing campaigns, they're not reorganizing the supply chain, they're relying on others, they're relying on their business partners. And so in the data for good space, we also have to rely on third sector partners, NGOs and charities who are already actively trying to make the world a better place. And data, science, and technology, we can use those things to help them do that faster, better, with greater resource, or with less resource and greater impact.
Okay, that was a very nice explanation. What is your favorite data science quote? What is data science for you in one sentence?
Ooh. Oh, this is so good. So when people say, what is data science? I would normally say the boring version, which is that it's the application of science to commercial problems. And so therefore, it's not necessarily new. Scientists have been doing this sort of thing for years, although the data itself is new, the technology is new. And then the other thing I would say to more general people is that it is an art of correspondence between data that you have somewhere and a need that you have, either a person or a business need. And really the question of how do I figure out how to address this need with this data and do so in a way that's efficient and resource friendly. That's really what data science is all about.
Okay, thank you.